welcome the man who turns vision into reality, Migs Flores.
I will break these chains that bind me. Happiness will find
Alright,
me.
good evening everyone. I just want to acknowledge and honor you for being here. How many of you here, you're happy and excited to be here? Type number 1 in the chat box. Go ahead. Type mo naman yung number 1. Kung talagang excited ka at happy, or maybe gusto mong matuto ngayong araw, type number 1. You know? Ayan na, I'm seeing all the chat box that the chat that you guys are getting. If ikaw naman ay super excited, I truly invite you to turn on your cameras kasi hindi ko mapapakita sa inyo, pero there's a big screen in front of me. No? And this big screen, nakikita ko talaga kayo. Kaya alam ko, Sir Jay, maraming salamat for turning on your camera. Yung iba rin, my suggestion and my invitation is for us to have a conversation. And the way this conversation will work is for you to turn on your camera para naman hindi lamang ang kausap ko ay mga pangalan nyo. Kung hindi ang kausap ko really ay kayo mismo. So ayan na, nagsisimula. Ma'am Susan, maraming salamat. Sir Raymond, maraming salamat. Could you, yung mga participant list, Pao, could you, pababa? Sa participant list. Ma'am April, maraming salamat. No? Yon, nakikita ko kayo. And again, thank you so much for being here. I just want to acknowledge you. Today is a really wonderful day, especially for those people in Japan. Just before I continue, would it be okay if I make a roll call? Okay? From which area are you? Whether in the Philippines or maybe in Japan. No? Alam mo, para sa ating mga kababayan sa Japan, kayo talaga ang rason kung bakit natin ginawa itong free webinar na ito. So, type mo naman sa chat box. Kung taga-Pilipinas ka, where are you from the Philippines? If ikaw naman ay from currently in Japan right now, where are you from Japan? I wanna see. Para alam natin kung sino-sino ang ating mga audience today. Okay, si Sir J is from Nagoya. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Lovely is from San Pablo. Maraming salamat from Gifu, Japan, no? From wherever you are in the Philippines or maybe in Japan, in Toyota, in Nakatsugawa, maraming salamat. And I just want to make sure that I get to be of value to you. Because if there's one thing that I realized, how many of you here, ilan sa inyo, yung kaya naman kayo nandito sa free webinar nito is because maybe you wanna have a better life. Tama ba? Gusto mo ng mas magandang buhay, gusto mo ng mas magandang karera or career, gusto mo ng mas magandang negosyo maybe. Whether you are exploring maybe those 3 things that I've mentioned, or at the very least, you wanna be a better person, you wanna be a better family man or woman. That's the reason kung bakit naman tayo nandito. We are, what's stuck all of us, what links all of us is because we all want to be better. Tama ba? We all have that desire. We all have that dream. We all have that goal. But the question here is, I don't know about you, but sometimes, when I was not yet aware of this, isa sa mga tanong ko sa buhay talaga, bakit ganon? Tinry ko naman lahat. Sino dito can relate? Type in the chat box. Ginawa ko naman yung sinabi nilang dapat gawin. Binasa ko na nga yung libro eh. Nakailang libro na ba yung nabasa mo today? Or maybe in the previous months, previous years. Ilang YouTube video na ba yung napanood mo on what they say as how to achieve success? And maybe some of us are already being demotivated. Tama, mali? Some of us are already, yung ating self-esteem is already being lowered down. Because we tried it all, we listened, we remained open, and yet, we're still not yet achieving the life that we wanted. Na nagkakaroon ka na ng tinatawag na mga experience-based limiting belief. Ulitin ko. Maybe for some of you, your main challenge or your main struggle right now is because nagkakaroon ka na ng mga tinatawag na experience-based limiting belief. Ito yung mga paniniwala tungkol sa iyong sarili na pinaninindigan mo kasi naranasan mo. Na sometimes when people are trying to motivate you, people are trying to inspire you, or maybe people are trying to give you the possibilities, or maybe share with you, how could you make your life better? You started to become skeptic. Sino dito can relate? Type in the chat box. You tried to become cynic. Medyo nagkakaroon ka na nung tinatawag na negative mindset. At lagi mong sinasabi, you have no right, Coach Migs, to invalidate what I'm thinking because I've experienced it. Because I've been there. Alam mo, pag-usapan natin ito. Because as early as now, I'm gonna tell you that what you experienced and how you came up with that emotion and feeling is valid. Nobody can invalidate what you went through. However, isa lang din ang sure ako. You don't want to stay there. You don't want to remain stuck. And maybe the reason kung bakit ka nandito, maybe somebody invited you, or maybe you see through the ads and you want to come into it, is because of one thing. You're still holding on to that thread of hope. You're still holding on to that thread of faith. You still want to hold on to that thread of maybe, just maybe, your life will change. And as early as now, I just want to thank you. Because kahit manipis na lamang yung, Pau, pakimute na lang yung iba, please.
Mismo.
Kahit manipis na lamang yung thread of hope na yan, or kahit manipis na lamang yung thread of faith na yan, still pinanghawakan mo pa rin. So are you guys excited to learn how you can actually overcome it? How you can actually break through it so that once and for all, you can actually make a change in your life? Yes or no? Type in the chat box. Because one thing we will guarantee you, we will now start to put in perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a notebook, if you have a notepad or cell phone, I want you to start to write the word perspective. That maybe, just maybe, sacrifice isn't necessary at all, but sacrifice maybe is part of the process. A lot of you guys, nagsasakripisyo para sa pamilya. Tama, mali? What if there's an easier way to make a better life for your family? Pero sometimes, ang thinking natin, kailangan magsakripisyo. Paano kung hindi naman pala kailangan, ikaw lang ang gumusto niyan? But at the same time, what if the sacrifice you made in the past isn't really a sacrifice, but it was a preparation? What if what you feel to be a sacrifice before was actually a preparation to the person that you are today? How many of you here will agree with me that who you are today is a better person of who you were in the past? Type me in the chat box. Sulat mo sa chat box. Me, if masasabi mo na mas naging better na kesa kung sino ka before. Thank you. Maraming salamat. And it's a good thing to acknowledge that, because maybe what we thought to be a sacrifice before was actually a preparation to who you are today. Alam mo, maganda pag-usapan ito because personally, this perspective that I'm about to share with you actually helped me. No? Kung nakikita nyo po, my name is Migs. Would it be okay if I introduce myself? I'm the president and CEO of Viam Plus Coaching. Kung meron tayong mga taga-Philippines dito, I would say that we are actually the leading, the largest, and the loudest coaching organization in the country today. We're the only coaching organization with that has programs every month in 4 different locations, including our 3-hectare farm. More than that, if you were to ask me, is it because of my skill set that allowed me to be where I am today? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is no. I would not have imagined that I would be speaking to you today with this amount of title and privilege if I were to look at who I was 10 years ago. 10 years ago po, ako po ay a very pessimistic person. Meron ba dito? Ganun ka rin? Yung parang thinking mo, expect the worst. Kasi kapag hindi ko in-expect yung worst, parang baka mamaya, para ma-prepare ko lang yung sarili ko for the emotional impact. Can you relate? Type me if yes. Okay. And I was a very pessimistic person. I didn't think that success was for me, katulad mo, or maybe for some of you. I didn't expect that opportunities will come after me effortlessly. All I could think of during that time was that I had to go through what they say as the norm. Ladies and gentlemen, pag-usapan natin yung norm because maybe we are on that path of the norm. And would it be okay if we explore on that? Thumbs up if yes. Pag-usapan natin, for example, yung ating norm. Okay? Ano yung norm? Ito daw yung set of path that is unanimously or mostly accepted by the society. No? Kaya siya tinawag na norm. Kasi ito daw yung specific path or roadmap na many people consider to be what's common. And okay lang ba pag-usapan natin kung ano yung usual norm? And if you can relate, type number 2. Sabi nila, mag-aral kang mabuti. Tama? After you study hard, you graduate, you look for a job. Hopefully, when you look for a job, you find a good opportunity. Hopefully, you get promoted. And hopefully, you get hired. Tama? In that process, you sacrifice. And sino dito, narinig mo na to, maybe from your parents, or maybe from your friends, or maybe this was the mutually accepted norm that you have of people. Type number 3. If you can relate, or maybe this was the accepted norm to be successful, maybe stay loyal. Nothing wrong with loyalty. It's actually good to be loyal. Maybe this loyalty will translate to 30 years. Or maybe if not loyal, stay hardworking. And hopefully, our employers or our bosses will appreciate it. And maybe stay obedient. Be quiet. Do not rock the boat. Do not question the system. Tama, mali. And hopefully, I want you to get the keyword here. This is the norm, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, I get to live the life that I want. Okay lang ba? Would it be okay? Thumbs up if yes, if we will challenge the norm. Yes or no? Ask me why. Statistically, at age 65, for example, how many of you here do you know people, how many % became successful at 65? And when I talk about success, I mean this: living the happiest, most fulfilled, healthiest, with relationships and family intact, the most loving relationship they have, and financially free. Yang 5 bagay na yan. Happiest, most fulfilled, healthiest, most loving, and financially free at age 65. Statistically, worldwide, less than 5%. At age 50, statistically worldwide, less than 1%. Why am I saying this, ladies and gentlemen? Gusto pa rin ba natin panghawakan yung norm if the result of this norm translates to a success rate of less than 1%? Or would it be of value to you? Would it be okay if you now start to see things differently, no longer about what's normal, no longer about what's accepted, because based on result, what we need is not norms. Ang kailangan natin, different. Ang kailangan natin, change. And ladies and gentlemen, ang pagbabago po ay hindi inaasa sa kung sino. Ang pagbabago, sinisimulan yan sa sarili. Kaya again, maraming salamat you're here because you are actually, I would say, going one step towards what could be a change that is no longer a norm para sa'yo. Bakit ko po ito sinabi? It was not normal, ladies and gentlemen, personally, no? I would say, it was not normal na at age 27, somebody like Migs Flores, who did not come from a very wealthy family, who is a son of an OFW, would become, I would say, the CEO and president of a multi-million company. I wouldn't believe when I was younger that I would be able to run a company. Okay lang po ba if i-share ko ito? Thumbs up if yes. I would be able to run a company in the e-commerce world that is doing 25,000 parcels a day. Maganda. Type in the chat box. If I followed the norm, there wouldn't be that result. I would have waited for the next 20 years before I get my break. I would have waited for the next 20 years before I get any opportunity. Pero buti na lang, somebody cared enough when I was 21 to tell me there is another way. And the other way that I'm talking about, I'm not referring to a specific opportunity, guys. I'm not referring to a specific vehicle. But I'm referring to the ultimate foundation of all opportunities and the ultimate foundation of all vehicles. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your core. And ladies and gentlemen, your core is what? Your consciousness. Type in the notepad, type in the notebook, type in your cell phone. Kamusta nga ba talaga yung consciousness ko today? And when I talk about consciousness, I'm not even trying to be deep, guys. All I'm referring to is letter A. When we talk about consciousness, guys, I'm talking about your letter A, your mindset. Kamusta nga ba yung mindset mo today? Is it serving you? Or is it not? Is it referring, pag inisip mo ba yung mindset mo, is it leaning towards what's possible? Or it's always leaning towards problem? How is your mindset today? The second aspect of consciousness that I'm referring to is what I call your heart set. Kamustang puso mo ngayon? Maganda ba? Positibo? Puno ba ng pagmamahal? Or puno ng takot? Ladies and gentlemen, where are you at right now? Maybe the third level that I'm talking about when I speak about your consciousness is what I call your soul set. How's your soul today? Is it alive? Ano yung alive? It's living life the best way you can live it. John 10:10, biblically, I'm not trying to be religious, pero biblically, Sabi nga, I have come so you may have life, the Lord says, and have it to the full. Are you living life to the full? Or maybe it's what? Dead. It's routinary. It's empty. Working just for the sake of money, no longer because you want to live life to the full. And maybe last but not the least kasama sa consciousness is, kamusta nga ba ang iyong health? Because whether you like it or not, your mindset and your heart set and your soul set will dictate your physical condition. Are you living life healthily? Or is it sick? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to give yourself a feedback. Kamusta ka ngayon? Kasi maybe bago natin ma-overcome yung ating mga struggles, yung ating mga sakripisyo, masyado na tayong laging nagtatanong ng how to. Ng paano. Ng what else can I do? But when was the last time you asked, kamusta nga ba talaga ako? How am I? Am I okay? And if I'm not, what am I doing about it? Ladies and gentlemen, sino dito you wanna overcome your struggles and you wanna break through your sacrifices? Type number 3 in the chat box. Go ahead. Thank you. Maybe if that is you, the very first thing to do is to start it with what I call honesty. What's the word? Honesty. And honesty is what? No longer being in denial. That if you don't like what life you're living, you could say to yourself, I don't like the life I'm living and I want to do something about it. You gotta start it with letter A, honesty. But you cannot stop with just honesty because many people admit they're not in denial, but they're stuck. May mga kilala ba kayong ganon? Baby, you gotta put in letter B. That is responsibility. Because hindi pwede, ladies and gentlemen, that you're just honest, that you're no longer in denial, but you need to go into number 2, which is what I call ball. Anong kalaban ng responsibilidad, ladies and gentlemen, is your victimhood. Ano yung victimhood? Kasalanan nila. No, guys. Kasalanan man nila noon, pero ngayon hindi na nila kasalanan kasi wala kang maybe they were the reason that put you into that place that you are today, but today is a different day. And why am I saying this? Because to continuously blame other people, you cannot control them. To continuously blame them, you cannot be responsible for them. You cannot even change them, guys. But one thing is for certain, and this is the good news. Allow me to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, the good news. The moment you start taking that blame away, tinanggal mo yung paninisi sa ibang tao at sinimulan mong maging responsable na hindi ko man kasalanan yung sitwasyon na kung nasaan ako, pero dahil nandito na ako, aakuin ko na lang Wala na eh, nandito na eh. I'll now take charge, ownership, and responsibility around it that you can control. And what you can control, you can change. And what you can change, you can break through. And what you can break through, you can overcome. And what you can overcome, you can be successful. Isn't that a good news? The reason why I want you to be responsible kasi pag sinimulan mo ang iyong buhay ng pagiging responsable, pwede kang magbago. And what do you want to be responsible for? Can I be honest? To be self-first. Ano yung self-first? I'm not asking you to be selfish. I'm asking you to be self-first. Ano yung self-first? Unahin ang sarili. You cannot give what you don't have. How can you give love to others if you don't give love to you? How can you recognize the greatness of others if you cannot even recognize the greatness in you? And maybe I want you to stop with the word self-sacrifice. Ladies and gentlemen, kung yung trabaho mo ay isang sakripisyo para sa mahal mo sa buhay, maiintindihan ko. Pero yung hindi mo alagaan ang sarili mo, ipinadala mo lahat ng pera mo sa kababayan mo, sa kapamilya mo rather, sa Pilipinas. At wala kang tinira sa sarili mo. Alam mo nang ubos na ubos ka na, pero hindi ka makatanggi at makahindi sa luho nila. And you sacrifice yourself in the process of making others happy at the expense of your own happiness. That maybe is the reason why you're living a life that you're not fulfilled, a life when there's fear, a life where there's problems, and a life where you're sick. Maybe yan yung reason kung bakit ka empty, takot, problemado, at may sakit. Maybe start being honest and being real. How have you taken care of you? Because when you start taking care of you, ladies and gentlemen, you may not be rich tomorrow, but at least you're excited and healthy. You may not be rich tomorrow, but at least you can fill yourself with love and start living tomorrow with fulfillment and think of everything as possible. Nagigets? Maybe the starting point of all things is letter A, honesty. Huwag mo nang i-deny kung ano yung totoo. Letter B, responsible. Huwag ka nang manisi ng iba, akuin mo na lang, buhay mo yan eh. But most importantly, be responsible of being self-first. Na kung ikaw ay breadwinner, wala tayong magagawa dyan, situation happened, but you can do something about it. Pwedeng magkaroon ng hangganan. Pwedeng magkaroon ng boundaries. Pwedeng magkaroon ng limitation. Kasi, as equal as making your family happy, as equal to it is your own happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot give what you don't have. Maybe the starting point of everything is to fill yourself with so much love, happiness, excitement, joy, fulfillment first, so that you can extend it to your career, to your family, to whatever it is you're doing. Let's be honest, kailan mas dumadali ang trabaho? Kapag masaya o problemado? Baliktarin natin. Kailan mas humihirap magtrabaho? Same role, same task, same responsibility, pero kailan mas mahirap? Kapag masaya o problemado? Alam mo naman yung sagot, di ba? But the ultimate way to go about it is to no longer you sacrificed enough. Let me tell you this, you sacrificed enough, especially if you're an OFW. I'm a son of an OFW. My dad left when I was 5. I gone through my childhood without a father. You know what I did when I became, I would say, financially successful? Okay lang ba i-share ko? Thumbs up? To set aside 1 month of every year and spend time with him para mabawi lahat ng moments where I didn't had a chance to be with him. Buti na lang I did not follow the norm. Buti na lang I became honest. Buti na lang I no longer blame him, but I started to taking responsible. Buti na lang inuna ko yung sarili ko. Kasi dahil nung inuna ko yung sarili ko, na-prepare ko yung sarili ko, at mas gumanda yung buhay ng sarili ko. So, paano mo nga ba, before we end, uunahin ang iyong sarili? Sino dito gusto mo matutunan? Type number 4. Paano mo nga ba gustong unahin or balak unahin ang iyong sarili? Type number 4 if you wanna learn that, you wanna know that, go ahead. Number 1, you gotta be clear. What's the word? Clear. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin ng clarity? Letter A here is I want you to have clarity. Of what? Of what you desire. I need you to understand this. You gotta be clear, ano bang klaseng resulta yung gusto mo sa buhay? Ano bang klaseng fruit? Huwag kang maging in denial. Kung gusto mo maging financially free, aminin mo yan. If you want the most loving family, aminin mo yan. What fruit do you desire? Now, in every desire, I want you guys to get this. In every desire, there is the process. Nakakita na po ba kayo ng puno? Okay? Nakakita ka na ba ng puno na, Pao? Nakakita ka na ba ng puno na nagtanim ka ngayon, bukas may bunga na? Di ba wala? Lalo na yung puno ng mangga. Di ba wala naman? Di ba lahat naman ng tinatanim mo ngayon, meron niyang proseso? Correct? So, kung alam mo na lahat yan may proseso, hindi porke tinanim mo ngayon, bukas may bunga na, you gotta understand that every desire has a process. And what does that mean? That process sometimes is presenting itself. I want you guys to get this. Sometimes, that process is presenting itself as a problem. Kaya kami problema ngayon kasi meron kang ginugusto. Sino dito? Type number 5. Problema mo pera. Money is your problem. Type number 5. If you can be honest, you can be real. Just wanna be honest about it. Hindi, kailangan ko talaga kumita ng pera eh. Oh, magiging honest ako. Kaya problema yung pera kasi meron kang inaasam na malaki. Tama, mali? Gusto mo mawalan ng problema ngayon agad? Ask me how. Kalimutan mo yung desire mo ng malaking pera. O, edi wala kang problema. Tama, mali. Di ba? The reason why your problem exists is because you have a desire. Gusto mo ng masayang pamilya Kaya nakikita mo yung mga dysfunction ng pamilya mo today. Kasi kung wala kang pake, hindi mo yan papansinin. Are you guys with me? The reason you have a problem is because you know you have a desire. So, kesa magalit ka, kesa magreklamo ka, kesa magpakabiktima ka na meron kang problema, hindi ba dapat ang sinasabi mo sa sarili mo, Lord, thank you? Lord, thank you. Pinakita mo sa akin yung problema. Ibig sabihin, meron akong desire. Sino dito kumakain ng 5 beses sa isang araw? Yung totoo lang, type number 6. Oh, wag na tayo magplastikan dito. Yung iba sa inyo, kumakain talaga yan 5 times a day. Breakfast, lunch, merienda, dinner, after snacks. Oh, tama, mali. Tapos parang bitin kapag hindi umabot ng 6, ng 5. Oh, gusto mo mawalan ng problema? One meal a day lang. Okay na yun. Pero ayaw mo eh. Papipiliin kita ngayon. Di ba ayaw mo naman yun eh. Ang gusto mo, gusto ko nga kumain ng 5 beses, gusto ko magkaroon ng masayang pamilya, gusto ko magkaroon ng healthy lifestyle, gusto ko rin magkaroon ng maraming pera. Yes or no? So kung hindi ka willing ipagpalit yung buhay na inaasam-asam mo and you're not even willing to replace your desire, then do not complain about your problem. Why? Your problem is a process. Your problem is a measure that you're on process for your desire. That is God telling you, you wished for this. I'm here. Please write this down. I want you guys to get this. This is God telling you that I heard your prayers. I'm here to prepare you for your prayers. Are you guys getting this? Kaya kami problema kasi narinig ng Panginoon yung dasal mo at sinasabi niya, anak, hinahanda na kita at kailangan mong pagdaanan yung proseso para kapag ikaw ay naging handa, yung dasal mo, ibibigay. I want you to get this mango tree. Puno ng mangga. Kapag ang mangga na hinog, anong nangyayari? Type in the chat box. Kapag ang mangga hinog, anong nangyayari? Nahulog. Thank you, sir. Marami pong salamat. Exactly. Kailangan mo pa bang pilitin yung mangga na mahulog? Or naturally, kapag ito ay nahinog, automatically mahuhulog. Lumalapag. No? Ladies and gentlemen, effortlessly. Wala kang kailangan gawin. Basta ang mangga na hinog, automatic lalapag. Pero kapag ang mangga hilaw pa, aakyat ka ng bundok, aakyat ka ng puno. Kapag ang mangga hilaw, aakyat ka ng puno para lang dukutin ito. Ang hilaw ba na mangga, matamis? Yes or no? Yun pala yun. Kaya pala ang buhay maasim sa'yo, kasi hindi pa hinog, gusto mo nang pitasin. Kaya pala ang buhay mahirap kasi hindi pa hinog, gusto mo nang pilitin. Yun pala yun. Kaya pala minsan ang buhay, pumapalya tayo, nahuhulog, nasasaktan, nadadapa, ask me why. Kasi hindi mo hinintay yung tamang proseso at tamang timing ng pagkahinog, kaya siya masakit. Nagigets? Why am I sharing this with you, ladies and gentlemen? Would it be okay if I mention the word God? Thumbs up if yes. He knows what you need what you desire, and how to get there. Sa kagustuhan nating pilitin, we have put ourselves in pain because He knows that we're not ready yet to handle the desire. Would you trust Him enough? Would you trust Him enough that He knows what you prayed for, and the reason He gave you the problem is so that He can prepare you and put you in process para katulad ng manggang ito'y tumutubo, nagkakaroon ng prutas, hinihinog muna. And surely and guaranteed, may not be tomorrow, may not be instant, but surely and guaranteed, when you are ready to receive the prayers you've been asking for, when you are ready to receive, at ito'y nahinog na, here's the best part, lalapag ng kusa. The key word here, effortless. So maybe today, how do you want to start it with clarity? Letter B, number 2 rather, how do you want to start it with trust? And trust equals not hard work, but faith work. And last but not the least, number 3, how can you prepare yourself towards your desire? And when I talk about preparation, I only mean one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Letter A, how are you growing you? If you're here today, maraming salamat, congratulations. Nagsisimula ka na sa iyong personal development. Congratulations, you're growing. But more than growth, how have you been mastering you? Growth is what? IQ. Pinapagaling mo ang iyong sarili. But mastery is what? EQ and AQ. Emotional and adversity quotient. Emotional quotient, you can handle your own emotion, especially when problems are there. Adversity quotient is you know you can overcome whatever problems that comes your way. Are you guys with me? How have you been preparing you? But last but not the least, letter C. How have you been preparing to be patient and trust that His time is the perfect time? His time is the perfect time. Why am I saying this to you? Ladies and gentlemen, it is not an accident that you're here. Maybe this is just a reminder for some of you that you are on your way, you are on your path, you are on your time. Di ka naman niya napabayaan, di ba? In hindsight, your life isn't worst. Hindi po ba? Maybe this is just a reminder for you to sometimes not lead or live with just a mind, but also lead and live with your heart. Prioritizing on your happiness first. Prioritizing with your joy first. Kasi yan, nakakahawa. Kasi yan, nakakapagbigay ng motivation. Hindi nyo kailangan to motivate you. You only need you to motivate you. Siyan, sustainable. Did you guys learn a lot for today? Type yes in the chat box if yes. Go ahead. And maybe, hello? Yeah. If you like whatever we did today, did you guys learn a lot today? Thumbs up? Ako, hihingi po ako ng favor sa inyo, okay lang? The favor is, sa susunod na schedule ng ating webinar, bring people with you. If you find value with whatever we did, bring people with you so that mas marami pang Pilipino, mas marami pang OFW dyan sa Japan ang mas makarinig at mas matuto nito. Is that exciting for everybody? Most importantly, okay, if this is something that you find value with, you bring more people with you because maybe on May, with enough people, makapunta kami ng Japan and continue through a process of self-discovery. Is that gonna be valuable for you guys? For you to get into an experience of self-discovery for 2 straight days. So that once and for all, ikaw naman muna. So that once and for all, wag na muna sila. Kasi mahahawa naman sila kapag masaya ka eh. Mahahawa naman sila kapag excited ka eh. Mahahawa naman sila kapag productive ka eh. Ikaw naman muna. So we're gonna be running another webinar maybe next week. Bring people with you, bring friends with you, because when we have enough people, kami mismo pupunta ng Japan, maybe last week of May, to put up 2 straight days of self-discovery para sa inyo. That being said, if this is something that you want more information with, do we have a form, Pao? Okay. So, in the future, we will give you a form para makapag-waitlist kayo sa ating discovery. We will give you something para at least you can get more information. But for now, see you for the next webinar. Maraming salamat po. Have a good evening or afternoon for those people that are in here. Maraming salamat. See you on the next webinar. Thank you so much. In behalf of IM Plus, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.